I'm going to look so short now. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Okay, so what we're doing now, we've moved to basically you're going to do full body, and I've obviously grabbed the paper and pulled it full out. Now, you don't need to use 4 lights. I'm using 4 lights in this scenario, but you do need a minimum of 3 lights to get this to work really well. The main key light is just above here. They're all on f8, so I'm running these on f8, and the background lights are also on f8. So I've got them separately. So I've got one Pro Photo unit there, but remember they don't need to be Pro Photo units. You could use something cheaper like Godox or something like that. But there's one light on this side for the background, and there's one light on this side. These have wide zoom reflectors because I want it to spread the light out quite strong. If I turn one off, you'll see what I mean. Like if I actually turn this off, you'll see why we actually need 2. So you can see there what happens when I turn it off. So you can't really just use one light. These lights are strong enough if you had enough room on the top and Kiara was forward enough, it would light up the background enough because the wide zoom reflectors do go really quite wide. And basically what I've then done is, like I said, this is the key light. I've also put a 4th light over here just to light a little bit up on the ground, because I am going to have to alter this in Photoshop or Lightroom by adding a gradient, because there's no way I can light this up as well at the same time. I've put a little mark down there where Kiara will stand, and like I said, I'm on ISO 100, I'm on 1/25th of a second, and I'm on f8 for the exposure. I'm just going to use the 55 in here today. I thought I'd stick with it, and we'll see how we go. All right, so what we'll do is, actually I'll take a couple and then I'll stop and fast forward it. All right, so I'm going to be using face detect on this. Again, I've got the screen live preview turned off, because if I didn't have the live screen preview turned off, I'll see if I can find that and I'll show you what I mean. So on the back of the camera, you're probably not going to be able to see this, but on the back of the camera there's live view settings display. If I turn that on, you're going to see now what will happen is it's pitch black. Like when I'm looking at it, because it's on f8 and it's 1/25th of a second ISO 100, it's reading it through the camera, so it thinks that it's pitch black. It doesn't realize that you've got the flash attached. So basically, if I turn the live view setting off, you can then have where you can see Kiara through the viewfinder. This is another thing too you can do in very low light too. You can turn that setting off, and then it'll give you the ability to focus in very low light. I've never needed to do that though, but you can. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have a little bit of fun. I'm going to put some music on in a minute. I won't talk through this because I'll be talking about, I'm just going to play it to some music. So that's it, Kiara. I'm just going to use face detect and eye detect. It's grabbing her eye. Now you can see here, if I use, even though it's quite dark, you can see that her eye is being detected through that viewfinder. Hope you can see that through there. So that's what I'm using, is eye detect. And it looks beautiful. Okay, so we're going to go from there.
Maybe I shouldn't call you or leave a message at all. So I'll try to be patient, 'cause nothing's written on the wall. Yeah, it's too soon to mention how I've begun to feel that I want your attention. This time it is for real. Oh baby, love me like you did last night. I wanna hold you till the morning comes. Oh baby, love me like you did. Love me like you did. Oh baby, kiss me till I see the light, like you did last night. Found someone who is just as crazy as me, or is it just in my mind? Yeah, it's too soon to mention how I've begun to feel that I want your attention. This time it is for real. heart is screaming out for you. I want you here with me so that everything will be as good as they were last night. Oh baby, love me like you did